Morning, folks. How are we all doing? Just pre-warning, there might be a couple of jump cuts and stuff in this. I have a cold suddenly and I feel like absolute dog shit. But a few people have asked me directly if I could do kind of a response video to the recent Boogie I Need Your Help video. Which before I really want to go into it, I want to make a point that this is not the first time he's even made something with his title. We also have the £400 I Need Your Help video. This one isn't like financially based. Beautiful picture, by the way, there, Boogie. That one's already so much so financially based. A lot of it is just to do with the death of his channel and how he needs his fans to band together around him and share all his videos and everything like that because he's worried that he'll die of COVID because he's fat. That one's a fucking nightmare. I rewatched it again just before doing this, just to try and see what the fuck, like, if there's really any talk of money, but no, it mainly is just talk about how he's fat and he might have to go into rehab. Obviously, this is a full year later. Surprisingly close to being an actual year later. So, I don't know, maybe, like, he spends too much money on Halloween or something like that, so he always has to, like, beg for money and attention around Halloween time. Who fucking knows? But yeah, I think I'm just going to jump into this one. I have watched it before, but we'll try and go through a couple of the wee points here, alright? So, starting off now.
Setting out back on this beautiful fall day. Is it fall officially? I think it is. But in my backyard with my puppies.
He's so
And
quiet.
I'm gonna have a conversation with you.
He's so quiet, but also it's just one of those things where, like, you always, I love it. Anytime he's doing it, even in this, like, it's the only time you see fucking, like, green in his fucking videos. The only time he's outside is when he's trying to do this, real in depth, this is the real me, guys. Look, I'm out, I'm in nature. Every single time he wants to do that, he always is going out and sitting. Now he's just too lazy. He can't be fucked going to that lake he always goes to. Instead, he's just, I'm in my back garden. I'm in my back garden.
Well, this is a video I've dreaded making.
He says it all the time now as well.
But it's time. So I'm asking for your help as we head into the holiday season.
Okay, so he needs money for the holiday season.
Not
There you
happy
go.
about it, but here we are.
Fucking just
So
go
if you-
for it.
Been watching the channel lately, you know the last 3 videos I've uploaded
Also-
were Francis videos.
I don't want to be overly mean here, but look at the curve we got going on here. You can see it on the other side when his arm's out of the way. His body is going back to, like, full beanbag shape. You know that famous video, that picture of him sitting in the chair where he is just massive? It's from his Jesse Weighs In sketch. He's starting to get that body shape again. He really is starting to get that body shape again. His cheeks are starting to puff out more than they used to. He's starting to get the red flushed face thing again, which was something he was trying to, like, hide for a while with, like, filters and light grading and all. But he's starting to get the really, like, flushed out red face again, which I'm assuming is, like, a blood pressure issue with him, something like that, circulation issue, something along those lines. But yeah, sorry, this is totally irrelevant to this whole I need your help bullshit.
And that's by design. They're attention grabbers. They're polarizing. The
Are they?
algorithm likes it.
Dude,
So
does it?
I'm trying to dig my way out of the hole that I currently find myself in.
That you put
And
yourself
I'm not always
in.
a huge fan. But there's other reasons I'm making those videos as well. There's good and there's bad reason.
Uh-huh.
And let me start off with the good.
Okay, well, let me start off with the good. This doesn't make any sense. It's going to be covered more in my monthly wrap-up thing, but at the start of the month, like, I think it was the 2nd, he did a live stream. Watched that. It was generally a fucking nightmare, but he made the claim during that live stream that his YouTube rec directly told him, do not make any more Magic the Gathering videos. Don't make any more Magic Monday videos because they're killing your channel. Somehow blaming them. Yes, they are his lowest performing videos, but they're not, like, the reason his channel's dying. His channel's dying across the fucking board. But he, of course, blamed Magic Mondays because he tried to do it as an experiment to get ready for Magic 30, and then obviously that failed, so now he's, like, rewriting history to be like, oh yeah, my rep contacted me. Your rep who probably doesn't even exist anymore. Yeah, you have 4 million subs, but you're getting, like, what, 800,000, 900,000 views per month now, when, like, a year and a half, 2 years ago, you were getting 4 million views. I don't really think you're important enough to have a YouTube rep anymore, if I'm being 100% fucking honest. But I don't get it, because he previously said that his YouTube rep had told him to stop doing Francis videos because the Francis videos always got demonetized. That was one of the biggest reasons he was obsessed with Storyfire, because he could do Francis videos on there without getting demonetized. So now he's saying, is like, rep told him not to do any more Magic Monday and instead to do Francis videos, which is what got him all the shit to begin with, apparently, with him being demonetized. So that whole argument already doesn't make any fucking sense.
The good news is, if you followed me for any amount of time, back in 2019, you'll know I had a nervous breakdown. And I had
We're still going with that,
to take a huge break from this job. And I still did the bare minimum. I was on Twitter too much.
Yeah.
But I only made like one YouTube video a week or every 2 weeks. I only live streamed like once a month, and it's because I needed a break from this for the first time.
He changes that all the time as well.
And I was hoping that when I...
He changes how often he streamed all the time. Obviously, like, all those fucking streams are, like, deleted and gone now. But he's like, oh, I only streamed once a month. Well, firstly, there's been some months recently where you have only streamed once a month. You've only really started streaming twice a month now because, like, you're trying to do this double dipping thing where you're trying to get your YouTube fans to get memberships to convince you to stream more on YouTube, but then going back to Twitch and telling your Twitch fans, oh, you need to subscribe here more, or I'm going to stream more on YouTube. Just that shit over and over again. So, like, what really has changed apart from you make a lot more YouTube video and mainly lots of fucking TikTok videos?
Came back last March, my audience would be there for me, and so many of you are. I'm so grateful. So many of you are watching the videos, you're watching them to the end, you're dropping a like, you're sharing them with friends, you're commenting, you subscribe, you're doing all the YouTube stuff, and it means the world to me.
By the way, guys, like and subscribe to this video.
Mentally and physically, I'm ready to make this type of content again.
Why?
Spiritually, mentally, physically, every possible way. I'm excited to make it. I'm enjoying writing for the character again.
Did God talk to you again? What is, like, he does this with weight loss. He does this with health and fitness. He does this with dating. He does this with everything. Where he's like, guys, I'm finally ready mentally for what I need to do. It's like he argued, because people criticize him for the gastric bypass thing. It's like, you've been talking about getting gastric bypass since like 2009, I think it was, 2010, and he obviously didn't get it until like 2017, was it? Like, people were saying, going like, well, why didn't you work harder to get to it sooner? And he always fucking said, it's like, well, I wasn't mentally prepared for it, and I finally was mentally prepared for it. Just shit like that over and over and over again. Same with the gymming. It's like, oh, I'm finally mentally prepared and ready to do my gym. And he obviously goes back on it fucking constantly. He has to make this like big song and dance where it's like, I don't know, it's like, it can only happen this one time, you know, like, it's now or never, I need to do it now, and then, like, a week or two later, he goes back on it. He does this with the Francis character a lot as well, where he, like, will do a lot of Francis stuff, and then just totally stop doing Francis stuff for a little while, because it didn't get the attention he wants, and then, obviously, he'll just do this whole spiel again.
And I'm enjoying acting it out. I'm plotting things out with my friends. I'm looking forward to making a huge Halloween video.
I can't wait.
A huge Thanksgiving video.
Yeah, okay.
A huge Christmas video.
Okay.
I feel good. I feel good.
Oh my god, we get this all the time. We get this all the time. I feel good suddenly.
I'm finally in a position where I have to get back to work. And I'm not making any excuses here.
Okay.
You know, I spent a tremendous amount of money on dumb things. But the biggest issue is that I had a nice big nest egg. I took some financial advice from a friend, and I'm not pointing fingers necessarily.
You are.
I took the advice, but I put my money in the crypto market.
It's just like, I'm not making any excuses. However, I took advice from a friend, and then I lost all my money. Okay, the friend he's talking about is McJuggernuggets. He's talking about McJuggernuggets on Twitter and all. He talked about how McJuggernuggets gave him advice to invest all his money into crypto, like early 2021-ish, I think it is. I think it was early 2021-ish. He claims that he got financial advice from McJuggernuggets. I'm just double checking here. I think it was, yeah. So yeah, he's directly blaming McJuggernuggets and everything like that. The crypto thing is bizarre, and I have another video pulled up here we'll get to in a second. But the whole, like, I put my money into crypto and it didn't work out. I lost a lot of money. I'm going to attempt to disprove this in this video.
Market in the wrong section, and I pretty much lost most of everything. That sucks. That really sucks. It is what it is, though. I mean, like, I've come to terms with it, but I need to get back to work. I have some savings, but they're going quickly. And if I don't start live streaming and making content and getting ad revenue and stuff again, I'm going to lose everything. And I definitely do not want to do that. So that's why I'm asking for your help today.
Who has to say that? It's like, I'm going to lose my house, I'm going to lose everything, and I would rather not that happen to me. It's like, really? Oh, fucking brave stance you're taking there? You don't want to lose your house? I don't know his financial thing. Like, obviously, I'll scroll down here. I don't think there's any overly risque thing, but it worked. like his begging worked, it worked. There's a lot of people donating money to him. I was thinking about going through and like screenshotting a whole bunch of them just so I didn't have to do this scroll thing. But you guys know me. I am fucking incredibly lazy. I haven't even thought of a thumbnail for this or anything like that yet. So like, I just, you can scroll through it and you can saw there what, just in that quick scroll, and there are 1,700 comments. And you saw in that quick scroll that there was like, what, $50, $60, maybe more, just in that quick scroll that he got donated for this fucking video. And 50,000 viewed video. I don't know what you're gonna get, but it's his most viewed video in a fair while, to be fair, because no one gives a shit about his stuff. But it's what he does, he pulls out the "I need help, guys, I'm so desperate, things are going bad for me." He pulls out all that shit fucking constantly. Now, with the crypto thing, I have couple of sources I'm going to work off here. Firstly, we'll go with like Boogie himself with his "I'm finally rich, how crypto made me rich" video, which came out in January 19th, 2021. People point at this video fucking constantly with Boogie. Fucking constantly people point at this video and make a big point about how, he pretty much is a fucking idiot. And he always goes like, "You misunderstood that entire video." This is the video that led to him gloating about how he has like high six figures in crypto. He said different figures. He said 600,000. He said 800,000. Stuff like that. So people say this video all the time as an example of how ridiculous it is that Boogie is so e-beggy. And it's like from a year and a half ago, heading towards 2 years ago. So Boogie claimed during this time that he is rich from crypto. And I will play a bit of this one here for you. Just want to make sure, because I usually have these on double speed, but
set there safely until I gambled it on crypto. And I want to point out, this is not me bragging. This is not me saying I'm going to flex my wealth or anything is going to change. I'm going to continue to live the life that I live right now, and I have enough money to do that, even if I quit YouTube, even if I quit streaming, even if I gave up on this entirely for the next 5, maybe 10 years. And that's if I...
5 or 10 years, guys. 5 or 10 years. And this doesn't even include him recently talking about how he spent at least $100,000 on sugar babies and prostitutes and all that shit. This was after that, because he said he did that maybe in 2018, 2019, maybe a little bit in 2020, but because of the pandemic, he couldn't do it for the past 2 years. So, there we are. This was after he had apparently spent all of his money on hookers and fucking DMT and going to Disneyland and shit like that. This is after all that, guys. This is after all that, when he is finally rich off crypto because he has so much money, okay?
Don't take the money and invest it in something that will make me money, which I am most certainly going to do.
He's going to make more money now.
I don't want you stressed about me. I don't want you worrying about me. If I walk away from YouTube tomorrow, know that I will be just fine. Never.
Just want to reiterate this, guys. It's barely been 2 years, Give it 3 more months. 3 more months. And it will be 2 years. But he said he'd be okay for 10 years if he just left YouTube now. Look, I'm not arguing that Boogie is manipulating people into that. It's like he has lots of money tucked away and he's trying to get, people to give him even more money. I don't buy that. This is the manipulation. This is the lie. This is the midlife crisis shit where Boogie is claiming that he is rich off crypto when he never was rich. Boogie's just really bad at keeping up the lie. Boogie is pure midlife crisis mode for the past few years, where he is constantly trying to flex on everyone. Like, despite how much he does, "I hate myself, guys," he then tries to flex on people. Like, if you ever go into Boogie's chat and say, "Ha, lol, broke ass bitch," he will immediately go like, "Oh, really? How many other people have made millions of dollars on YouTube just by sitting there and talking about video games and owns a $400,000 house?" He will immediately do it. The reasons why this is bullshit is Boogie constantly changes how much he has in his bank account, just fucking constantly. We've seen his divorce papers. The settlement was 20 grand each. That was half, 20 grand each between him and his wife. So unless he was hiding $800,000 from her or something like that, I'm pretty sure he was lying about that whole thing. He's never been as rich as he claims because he just buys loads of toys. He buys loads of toys. How much money do you think it takes to eat yourself to £600 and then pay for a very expensive surgery and then go back up like fucking what, £450 or something like that? He probably is sitting at right now. It's all over the fucking place. The guy has just spent way too much money, okay? So that's the first thing. Now we're going to go to Kiwi Farms where he talks about his crypto thing. And I want to make sure that's showing up on my screen fine. So this is from Wojciech. I don't really think there's anything super dodgy here. But yeah, we'll go with this one first. So, I barely slept watching the crypto market for a crash. Crazy 24 hours in terms of crypto. Good news, I made some cash. 4th of January. Okay, so 2 weeks before that video came out. Ethereum hit its all-time high today. Thank you again for watching my videos and helping me have the money to invest. You saved me. This is a week after that video. When my crypto investments finally make me a millionaire, I'm going to have hot nurses give me Mountain Dew intravenously. Because, lol guys, do you remember that one video he made where he said, did you drink my... You guys remember. It was legendary. 13th of February. About a month after. He's heading towards being a millionaire now. Based on some advice, I walked away from crypto. At least for now. Still not worth 7 figures. Maybe never will be. But I got some security for sure. Wild ride. 25th of February. So, crypto update. This is from 23rd of April. I took a beating, but don't be worried. I sold in time to have plenty left. He sold in time to have plenty left. There's no way I'll be able to find it, but it was like there's also a tweet. I went and looked through his tweets, and he has clearly fucking deleted it, where he's talked about having like withdrawn like 600,000 from crypto or something like that. So yeah, and it was around this point him and McJuggernuggets had fallen out based on his claims. So McJuggernuggets clearly wasn't still giving advice, but he's claiming that McJuggernuggets was the one who gave him the crypto advice. So I don't know. I don't know if he ever reinvested. I don't think he did. Because, well, firstly, I don't think this is real. This is just pure midlife crisis shit. Because, what was that one? Ethereum, which I definitely spelt wrong here, which you'll see in a second, because I don't really do crypto or anything like that anymore. But, so Ethereum, 25th of January, 2021. And he sold before the 23rd of April. This is Ethereum. Okay? Over the past 5 years. So, January 2021. Okay, so right there. That's not bad. So, 137. Wait, that's weird. 1372. And it's currently worth 1365? That's weird. Guys, that's weird, isn't it? That's almost like basically exactly the same. Boogie did this all the time where he was talking about, whoa guys, I had lost. And he did that here. He did that here. He was talking about how he lost here. It was earlier here even. Boogie was talking at the start of this year how he lost money. That's nearly 3 times what it was worth when he claims he got it. What the fuck is he talking about? You know he's lying about all this crypto shit when he can't even keep up with how much shit it's worth. Like I said, you know, we went from like what? We'll go from like here. Basically, what 1,000 on the nose. We'll go with 1,000 on the nose. So at the start of this year, he's talking about how he lost money. 3,500. It's over 300%. You know, it's like 3 times what it's worth. But that's what Boogie's claiming. I have lost money on crypto. It's like, well, clearly you don't have money in crypto because this is bullshit. This is a clear fucking lie. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, guys. Maybe he sold all of his Ethereum, and it's just Bitcoin that let's get Bitcoin. Okay, January 2021. Oh, so this one, it might be a bit better for him. So like 36. Okay, 36. So yeah, he would have lost. He went down to about 23. That's bad, certainly bad. But it's not like I have $800,000 invested and now I have nothing. It's like, well, what would you still have there? You still have probably about what, 500,000, maybe about 500,000. But like I said, you know, here he was talking about how he's doing really well in crypto, and then the start of this year, he's talking about when he lost it all. Still worth more. You know, he was talking about how he's broke and he had lost, you know, money on it. So, like, it's very clear that he is just making shit up at this point. I'm trying to find it here because there's a wee clip I had saved. I hadn't thought about including this, but I just suddenly remembered I have this somewhere on my computer here. This is the type of Kino content you guys pay for. Pay for? What the fuck am I talking about? I'm not Boogie. You don't pay me. Okay, there we go. Okay. Is this it here?
How's the crypto crash hitting you?
I don't know how well this is going to show up. We'll do this. It's not the video's not overly important.
Not great. I will take your subscriptions today. I will definitely take your donations and subscriptions today. Crypto market crash is not fun. I am sweating it. I'm sweating bullets, boys. You remember this time a year ago I made a video saying I'll never have to work again and I'm fine and everything else? Should have pulled out of the market then. I did not.
But you said you did, Boogie.
I mean, I think it's going to go back up at one point. But, you know, for it is right now, scary times, boys. Scary times. I think it'll rebound, though. It better. If not, boys, I'm actually going to be begging you for a Tesla to sell. I'm going to be begging for a Tesla for you to sell. 401k it, man. The guys who can manipulate the price of money making a lot? Yeah. I lost $700,000 in 2 days and I gained it back, but not all of it? Yeah. I'm not comfortable telling you how much I lost, but I definitely lost very much into the six figures. I definitely lost more than 6 figures in the crash.
More than 6 figures. More than 6 figures.
Very scary.
So 7 figures?
It is what it is. It'll recover. It has to. Yeah, it has to. And if it doesn't, you know, fuck it. I don't know. I'll just live stream 5 days a week and make YouTube videos 5 days a week and fuck it. I'll get back on top if I need to.
How's that working out for
you? I did
it
before. Maybe I'll do it again. I don't know.
How's that working out for you? This fucking video came out yesterday. Okay, it's only yesterday. I'm probably being a big pedantic bitch when it comes to that. But where's the video on the McJuggernuggets thing? I'm amazed he didn't jump both feet into that. At this rate, as someone who is sick and having to research all of these fucking weirdos from scratch, I probably will have my video out before he has his video out as someone on the inside. Sorry, I had to mute myself there because I'm getting too exasperated. My everything is dying on me here. But yeah, so he's lost very much into 6 figures. More than 6 figures, actually. So what are we talking about? And by the way, that stream, I do not remember when exactly that was. When was that here? Because I recorded that. That was from middle of May. Middle of May this year. Middle of May. 5 months ago. Middle of May. Oh. Okay, so this is the crash he's talking about. Is it? Oh no, I'm sorry. The way American things work, it doesn't work. So it was about the middle of May. So it was about here. Okay, which is still what? Still more than what that was worth. Still more than what that was worth. Bitcoin. Okay, there to middle of May. Yeah, okay, you would have lost a bit on Bitcoin. Not as much as I was thinking here, but yeah, you still would have lost a bit. But a bit. Unless he had fucking $6 million invested, I don't think he's losing 7 figures, you know? Where he, like I said, he claimed I lost over 6 figures, you know? Which implies 7 figures, or at least high 6 figures. We'll be generous there. Sorry, like I have talked a lot for him only having done fucking 2 minutes 40 seconds of absolute nonsense here. But I like to think I've kind of proven how fucking nonsense his crypto thing is. I personally do not believe he had a lot of money invested in crypto, because if you had a lot of money invested in crypto, like when I had a lot of money invested in crypto, I kept up to date with it. I would keep an eye on it. I would check constantly and know how much it was worth and what it was going and if it's going up or going down, and have alerts and stuff like that. You know, just because you want to make sure you don't lose anything. Boogie is like, oh, I've lost so much, and it's like, but the amount's higher than when you claimed that you bought it. So how the fuck have you lost on that? So like I said, I think that was all bluster and him just trying to show off. But he was secretly not as wealthy as he had claimed, because he has this weird obsession with like McJuggernuggets and everyone like that, because he's obsessed with how much money they have.
And it's as simple as two groups of people here I want to talk to. The first of which is fans who just like the content. If you click on videos you like and you watch them to the end and you drop a like and you leave a comment and you share it with friends and you click the notifications, you do the YouTube stuff, you're doing plenty. If that's all you want to do, if that's all you can do, I love you to death. You mean everything to me, right? There's a second group of people who might find themselves able to do a little more, and if you're one of those people, I'm asking for your help today too. Do you like the t-shirts I have? This one's not in the merch lane shop.
Yeah, I always find this one quite funny because it is very much like, well, I want to talk to two groups of people. Firstly, my fans. Thank you. Secondly, my fans. Thank you. And also buy shit. You know, I was expecting him to do one of those things. It's like trolls. I was actually hoping for this because I was like, this could have been interesting at least. You know, where he's like, trolls. Look, I know me and you guys don't like each other and we don't work out, but like I'm asking for your help and your support here, you know, because I really am so low down and I need it. You know, without me, you won't have anyone to laugh at. You won't have your lol cow, you know, so I need your help. That would have shown like an actual desperation and been like actually kind of interesting, as opposed to I'm talking to two types of people here, my fans and also my other fans. You know, it's like, yeah, just say I'm appealing to my fans here. That's all you need to say. It's just it just seemed so awkwardly put, I guess.
Yeah, but there's several, and I'm making new designs all the time. And if you like a t-shirt, buy a t-shirt. I make like a $9 profit off of a $25 purchase.
Make a $10 profit. You claimed that already during the whole Ukraine scandal thing.
Me directly, you can shop with one of my sponsors. That's always an option as well. If you like a product I'm selling.
I'm sorry, I always just find this funny, like because his sponsors like NordVPN, which weirdly he never promotes. Like, how we quick look? Yeah, here it's shop for a PC. That's what. He's like on Twitch, on his Twitch live stream on the second. Someone was like, "Do you have a NordVPN sponsor still?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I think I do actually." And then he had to go look up his NordVPN sponsor. Like, that's so much easier. That's like, if you promote that. Everyone's using VPNs nowadays. That's so much easier a sale than, like, if you guys want to help me, go and buy a PC. Go during our fucking financial crash, when interest rates are super high, and it's a shit show for everyone, and especially me. Look at me. Help, give me money. I'm a fucking super famous YouTuber. Buy a $3,000 PC so I can get some fucking money from it, please. Like, what a weird thing to go for, as opposed to, like, NordVPN, which is, like, spend $50 and get security for a year or something like that. Not sponsored, by the way. You know, it just, I don't know, it's a really weird thing to go for. Also, look how shit quality that fucking shirt looks. Just in general, look how fucking shit quality his shirts look in general. But like I said, he has other sources of income that he never really talks about or promotes, like Cameo, which, Boogie, I still remember that you promised to donate your fucking Cameo earnings, 50% of them, something like that, I can't remember off the top of my head, that you promised to donate that to LGBTQ charities, but you never mentioned that again. You posted it up saying, during Pride Month, if you get a Cameo from me, I'll donate 50%, but then, boof, never mentioned it again. I remember, Boogie, just like I remembered your fucking bullshit Ukraine t-shirt thing that you more or less scammed people out of because you said it was going towards Ukraine, and it was like, you made a $10 profit, but you're going to give one of those dollars to the fucking Ukrainian relief charity, and then changed it last minute to say, oh, I'll actually give it to Uvalde survivors during that whole fiasco where you said you were going to drive to Uvalde and film some fucking content there. Fuck off, Boogie.
Involved with a sponsor, shop through them, use my code. If you're in a position where you only have like $1 or $5, you can super chat that when you like a video.
If you have $1, $5, if that's all you have, give it to me. This is insane. I want you guys to know, if I ever pretend to you guys that I'm a crypto fucking millionaire, and then I have to come out and go like, well, guys, I'm shit at crypto, so I've lost all my fucking money, and it's McJuggernugget's fault, or something like that. Don't donate money to me, because I'm stupid, and I clearly can't be fucking trusted with it, okay? I'm asking you guys, put it in the comment section below that you agree with this, and you'll pledge to do this. It's just so fucking goofy. Imagine asking people during a fucking financial crisis, donate to me as a famous, legendary YouTuber. If you only have $1, give it to me. Because I lost $800,000 on crypto investments that I still have, by the way. He's claimed he hasn't sold them in his last live stream. He claimed he hasn't sold. He is holding and waiting for them to go back up again. So, what way are they going right now? They're still kind of low. Like, oh, okay. So he's waiting for them to go back up again, but he wants you to financially support him in the meantime. In the meantime, he wants you to pay his bills whilst he sits on like $1 million worth of crypto. Apparently, allegedly. Fuck off. He doesn't really have anything like that.
Pledge $5 a month, $10 a month on the channel membership program.
No.
And if you do that, if we can get up to like 100 members, I want to start making
100
special
members.
clips and videos that'll
100
stay
members.
member only for the people who want.
100 members. We're in your YouTube live stream last month. You said if you got 50 members, you would start doing like exclusive content for those 50 members. But now it has to be 100 before you start. So you lied. So you're trying to like honey trap people by saying, oh, if you guys all become members today, I'm going to go up and we're going to get 50 members, and then we'll start doing, I think it was weekly membership streams. He said he was going to do a weekly membership stream. This guy can't even stream fucking bi-weekly, tri-weekly. Tri-weekly? I don't even know if that's a word. Tri-weekly, fucking tri-weekly to fucking 4 million people watching him. But no, he'll do fucking weekly content for 50 people. Boogie's a narcissist. There's no fucking way he would do anything like that. That's fucking ridiculous. So we've already seen that change. So what is it, Boogie? Like, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to explain yourself to this one now. You're gonna have to drop your membership numbers. Did you get your 50 membership people, and then you decide that wasn't enough, and you're like, actually, no, fuck that shit, because you haven't done any members only content. And if you start doing fucking members only content, I'm gonna have to fucking become a member of yours. I'm going to have to. For the good of my channel, I'm going to have to become a members-only person, just for the good of my channel here. This is ridiculous. A ridiculous fucking claim that he suddenly just changed the goalpost. This is like fucking Spoonie with a Patreon thing where he's like, if you give me $5,000, I'll make a movie. Gets $5,000. Oh, that'd probably be more expensive than that, guys. You're going to have to give me more.
See that stuff. My way of saying thank you to you guys. If you watch my live streams and you want to donate, throw bits at me, subscribe there. That's obviously also an option. I've never really pressed my Patreon or press channel memberships.
Okay.
But I kind of have to now.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Your fucking streams are the most beggy streams. I watch a lot of live streaming recently. Because they're not even watching a lot of it. A lot of it's just listening to it when I'm at work and shit like that. You just have it on in the background. I watch a lot of VTubers. Everyone knows this about me. I'm a massive fucking weeb. Those VTubers are not constantly like, hey, by the way, guys, you can donate, become channel members and stuff like that. Occasionally they'll do like a membership drive or something, or have a membership goal or something like that. And they'll maybe mention it once a stream at best. And these are like 8-hour streams. Boogie does an hour stream and he will shill Meta PC 4 times. He'll mention his t-shirts 3 times. He'll talk about like, let's get a hype train going. Oh my god, guys, we're so close to a hype train. Oh, the hype train's ending, guys. You don't want the hype train to end. Constantly. He's even most recent fucking live stream, he's got a member goal for him to take off his shirt and dance for 10 seconds. Literally, it's like if 50 people fucking subscribe to my Twitch, I'll take off my shirt and dance for like 10 seconds. It's getting to like DSP level of e-begging. It is so fucking pathetic. And he's like, oh, but I don't usually talk about this and I don't really usually push this. You fucking push it constantly. You're like one of the only YouTubers I watch who at the start of like every fucking video was like, hey guys, I've got t-shirts, but do you want to buy t-shirts? Did you drink my Mountain Dew? But t-shirts, guys. You're like one of the only fuckers who actually does that. Like most people don't do that anymore. It's so ungodly embarrassing that this is the level of e-begging. And I've got a couple comments I'll show you guys afterwards, about just how he's kind of been acting with this whole fucking thing. And like one of my favorite ones is, I'll finish this one, we'll get to that then.
It's a scary position to be in. And the biggest issue I think I'm facing is that YouTube is starting to take my old videos out of rotation.
Out of rotation.
Flip the table, the Francis Mountain Dew video, the dramatic fat guy splash. Those videos made next to no money because they were short
ago.
And because they didn't get a lot of ad revenue, and they were demonetized or limited ads. Now they're making no money. because they're literally not getting views anymore, which is fine. I mean, I get it. You know, YouTube has to update. It just kind of puts me in a bad position. It puts me.
Imagine that all you have to live off is like, oh, do you remember those videos I made 10, 11 years ago? Yeah, because they're not getting played as much by YouTube, I'm struggling here. Dude, maybe it's a bad thing. Maybe you should look at your career as a massive fucking failure. As like, oh, like, because these videos from a decade ago aren't doing as well, I am struggling now. Maybe just make some like new content that isn't absolute dog shit. Like his most recent Francis videos. Do you guys? Well, I'm gonna say it here so I can just clip this bit out and put it in my fucking video for the month's end. His Francis videos are all dog shit and none of them are funny. They're all fucking terrible. That's it. Long and short of it, they're all fucking terrible. I'm sorry if you hear tapping in the background. That's my dog running around in the background here. But yeah, Francis videos are all dog shit. Everything's dog shit. They're all fucking boring. They're all fucking terrible. The fact that he's pissy that YouTube is like, oh, they're taking it out of the algorithm. It's like, Diddums, maybe just work harder. Maybe just make something better. Maybe just give people something to fucking watch. And based on what all your fucking weirdo fans say, I don't think they're out of the algorithm. When I get at least once a video, some weirdo being like, I don't even know who this Boogie guy is. However, I got recommended a video based on Mountain Dew, and I like Mountain Dew, so I watched his video, and I saw your video and decided to click on it and cry because you made fun of him. Every video, guys, look in the comment section, every video. I usually pin them as well because they're so fucking funny. It is just the same shit every fucking time. So apparently, based on their amazing, witness statements, apparently your videos are still being recommended. They aren't recommended to me, which is weird because I watch them. I actually do watch your shit. But maybe it's because I dislike any ones I watch. So I don't fucking know. But I think this is bullshit. It's been known for a long ass time that the majority of his video views do come from his previous back catalog. So I don't fucking know.
In the position of making this video. So what do you get for your money? Here's what I'm going to try to do. I can't promise any weight loss stuff because you guys know.
I can't promise weight loss stuff.
That's not a thing I'm going to be, that I can do.
I'm going to be destitute and lose my house because I have so little money, but I can't even promise that I'll lose some fucking weight. Maybe you have more money if you just stopped fucking eating so much. Maybe go with that. Imagine, I'm going to go bankrupt. I'm going to lose everything. I've lost everything already, but I'm going to lose even more. But don't expect me to lose any weight or put any real effort into this. I'm just going to make shitty, low-effort YouTube videos that are as low effort as the shit I'm putting out here. His fucking gaming content, you see the people in his fucking comment section being like, I just want gaming content from you again, fuck's sake. And he doesn't do it. His idea of doing gaming content now is to play someone else's Saints Row fucking video and talk over it. His content is on par with my content in lack of shits to give.
Can promise you Francis videos throughout the holidays.
Yay.
I can promise you quality t-shirts, quality sponsorships.
You can't even promise that. Okay, he can't promise a fucking amazing sponsorships because no one will fucking work with him. He has NordVPN and Meta PC, and he didn't even remember he had NordVPN. No one will fucking work with him. So he's like, I can promise you amazing sponsorship. No, you can't. I can promise us quality t-shirts. No, you can't. You literally ripped off Frank Hassel's fucking intellectual property, and it didn't even check the image before you sent it, so that you had a whole bunch of your fucking fans coming back and saying, this t-shirt is scuffed. It looks like absolute dog shit. And his response was like, oh, whoops, guys. Not even like, oh, contact me and I'll get you a refund or anything like that. It was like, oh, whoops. Whoopsies. And then when he did his fucking Mountain Dew video, he was selling them before he even got one. He was like, I'm waiting in the mail for mine right now. So you didn't even check. You didn't even check the quality before you started fucking selling them. You can't promise us shit, Boogie.
For you rambling videos, I can offer you private videos in the membership section and interaction there. I can offer you
private videos in the membership section, by the way, if you don't remember, guys, he was going to do his mental health updates in the members only section. Pay $5 a month to hear him complain about mental health and his therapy. That's what he's selling. He's literally selling his mental health, and it is $5 a month so you can hear him complain about therapy and how sad he is. Fuck me.
You whatever you want. I literally tell me what you guys want in the comment section. I will work on it. I will do it.
You won't.
I'll try to make it happen.
No, you won't. People voted 50% of your fucking audience voted they didn't want Magic the Gathering content on Twitter, and then you spent the next fucking 6 weeks trying to push Magic the Gathering content down everyone's fucking throat. You made like 9 videos. It was like literally 50% of your fucking content. You don't listen to your fans. You don't give a shit what your fans think because you wanted to push yourself to become a Magic the Gathering YouTuber before Magic 30 came out, but of course you left it way too fucking late. Also, proper stroke face. You left it way too fucking late. So, like, you don't listen to your fans. Your fans said they want gaming content. They want video game stuff. Your fans constantly on Twitch are like, "Are you going to play a game today? We like watching you. We like seeing you play games." And he's like, "No, I'm going to sit here. I'm just going to sit here. And I'm going to watch Philip DeFranco videos and barely react to them. Or I'm going to, like, complain about the Little Mermaid people not being happy she's black by saying literally nothing about it and then just asking my fans to give me information on it. Like, you don't do anything your fans want. And it's fucking evident you don't do anything your fucking fans want. Fucking fans? Fucking suffertach.
Just free money for no reason. You tell me what you want me to do, and I'll try to make it do.
I wonder if I donate to him, will he make videos for me? I want him to do reaction videos to something like that. I will make one just for him to react to.
Literally, I have therapy. But then after therapy, I'm working on a few ideas.
Class.
And
I can't wait for him to try and get a therapist involved. The therapist that might not exist.
Even if you don't have a dime to give,
even if you don't have a dime to give it anyway.
Keep you safe, and I appreciate you. Guys, as always, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon. Wow, that was an uncomfortable video to make.
Oh my god, that is such... I never watched that far. That is so... Oh my shit.
That was uncomfortable to watch.
It was uncomfortable to watch, thank you. What? What the fuck was that? I never watched that far. I never watched the end of it. Oh my god, that was incredibly cringe. Why is he so fake? Why is he always so fake? Why can he never just be genuine with fucking anything he ever fucking does? Oh, that was something, guys. Okay. Yeah, so here are some of the videos. Oh, that actually lines up pretty well. That worked out well for my background. I won't have to edit too much. You should ask DSP for e-begging advice. They lose touch with reality. It's so goddamn exhausting. Every other video hearing him complain how hard his life is and needs more support. It's no wonder Boogie contains losing subscribers. You wish he'd take advice, but no, he's right. We're wrong. Just block anyone who gives constructive criticism like myself. I see nothing incorrect about that one. He should 100% talk to DSP about e-begging advice, so DSP is a master at that shit. But, like, people like you need to understand it's only e-begging when the person begs for money and provides nothing in return. That is not what e-begging is, you dildo. E-begging is based on, like, how much you fucking do it. Me saying, like, hey guys, I have a Patreon, by the way, like, once in a video, that's not e-begging. That's like, oh, if you want to support me, work away, guys. You know, that's fine. Boogie is e-begging. DSP is e-begging. That's why people don't say, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a decent example. It's just like someone saying, you know, if you want to donate, you know, here's my link once. People don't consider that e-begging because it's just like, just saying, here's a way to financially support me if you guys are interested. You can get, you know, if you hit a membership goal. If you have a membership goal up, that's not e-begging, okay? But if you're just like, by the way, guys, I'm not going to continue this stream until you guys donate some fucking money to me. Like Boogie does. Like Boogie... I was thinking about doing a fucking entire reaction to his fucking 2nd of January, 2nd of October live stream, but I'm just like, I'll save it for my fucking video so I can actually cut it up and all. It is ridiculous. There's about 5 separate occasions where he literally is like, guys, I don't know if I should say this. It's so hard. It's so hard. I really don't think I should say this. You're going to see this everywhere on the internet. If I say this, it's going to ruin me. But if one person donates, I will say it. He does that 5 separate times. It's like last month where I showed him making that noise where he's just screeching into the fucking camera and just being really irritating. And he's like, I will only stop this if people subscribe. That's e-begging. Nearly fucking blackmail. But I enjoy this one. I only really included it because Boogie gives such little shit out of his fanbase. He'll fucking go through and he'll delete negative comments. He'll go through and he'll delete negative comments. But there's like a guy responding to anyone like Boogie Hearts. This guy comes in and responds. This is not doxing, by the way. This guy posted his this phone number publicly. I'm assuming he's a black guy as well, because he did the wee black hand as well. Because I first saw this and I saw it on the mail, I was like, "Is that Boogie say that?" And I was like, "Oh no, it's this weirdo." But I'm assuming he's a black guy then, because he's included the black hand. Like the Nigerian Prince scam or something like that has come into fucking Boogie's comments section, and Boogie is doing nothing about it. I like your content, boss. Just keep it positive, boss. We all have issues we do not want to watch YouTube. What? We all have issues. We do not want to watch YouTube and feel sad. So, boss, just keep it positive. YouTube shorts of some of your stuff. Quick, simple content to fill holes until you make the bigger ones. The worst videos are the way you try way too hard. You do not have to be that for your fans, man. Just do you. Hope you find your happy place. Sorry that Crypto 800k did not pan out. This is sad. We love you, boss. Imagine sending like a therapy message like this to a guy who's complaining he apparently lost $800,000 in crypto that he hasn't lost because he says he's still holding and never had to begin with. But imagine that. Imagine you as some rando fucking probably 14-year-old is sending that to fucking Boogie. Imagine. And like a lot of people say, if you look through his comment section, they don't want the negative shit. But Boogie constantly just is like, "Oh, everything's so fucking hard for me, guys. By the way, support me." You're talking to like children or the mentally deficient idiots who fucking still follow you after like a decade. Like the weirdest, lowest caste of society. You go onto his fucking Twitter and you see the people who respond to his thing. Half of them are trauma dumping. Half of them are like, "Yeah, well, my life sucks really hard as well. It's really depressing for me. I don't even know if I can get out of it." It's shit like that. It's like, fuck's sake, guys. It's like, fucking grow up, cheer up, stop being so fucking weird. But Boogie's the one coming to these people who can't even look after themselves to get support and help. It's so fucking cringe. I like this one, though. I mean, you can get a regular job. You won't die from it. You can still do YouTube at the same time. And the thing is, that's true. Like, I don't make a huge amount of content because I do work. I work full-time. I work 50 to 60, sometimes 70 hours a week. Maybe sometimes even more than that. I work a lot. But it's not hard to sit down here and do what I'm doing and talking to a fucking mic for, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour. You know, it's not overly fucking difficult. Boogie puts less effort into some of his videos than I do. My monthly recap videos, I will go out and say, I put more effort into those than Boogie does. Than Boogie puts into his fucking videos. Because let's have a look. Let's have a wee quick look here. And this is not to suck my own dick. I am literally a fucking nobody on YouTube. Like, no one should give a shit about my opinion or anything like that. I am a literal nobody with like 500 subscribers or some shit like that. But I'm going to make the argument I put in more effort than Boogie does. I need your help. We just watched it. Nothing. This short, it's just him eating a banana. This Francis video, cancer. Sorry, he's able to, he photoshopped like 2 pictures over it. Wow. Him ordering adult Happy Meal. There's literally nothing in that. The Little Mermaid thing. Literally nothing in that. Reason people dislike you. Him sitting in front of a camera just talking to. Story time. It's just him sitting there fucking looking through his magic card. So all he had to do was have a camera that points downwards. This. He posted like 2 fucking like newspaper articles and just read off them. This, okay, this is probably the most effort he's put into a video because he had to actually fucking walk around a shop. There is nothing. There is no effort. I could put out these videos an hour. Guarantee. You could, if you said make this video in particular, I could fucking get that out in 20 minutes. Like, what is this? Like, I've talked here for about 45 minutes so far or so. I probably have to do a wee bit of editing. It's not overly difficult. Rendering might take a bit of time because my computer's not the greatest in the world. Okay, but I don't really, it's not hard, Boogie just sits himself in front of a fucking camera. His thumbnails are generally absolute dog shit, and some of them are done by other people. Like, look at that. That's worse than my thumbnails. It's not actually. My thumbnails are pretty fucking low tier. That's worse than my thumbnails. This is worse than my thumbnails. Like this. Okay, that's worse than my thumbnails too. It's just a picture of him. Like, where is the effort? Why could he not get a job? I saw he did a tweet recently where someone said to him, like, well, why don't you just get a job? And he's like, well, I'm disabled, so I can't. How are you disabled? You literally just like a week ago, said that you got a clean bill of health from your doctor. How can you not get a fucking job? You claimed you're disabled when you used to work in the Magic the Gathering card shop. Why don't you work there? It's hardly going to be a lot of work, and the boss and the owner is like a good friend of yours, and apparently you also part own the business. Oh wait, you don't. You actually own it. Oh wait, no, you don't. You invested in it. Oh wait, you have shares. Some shit like that. You know, why can't you work there? You used to do it when you were £600 and literally claiming disability. You used to work in a card shop where you got paid under the counter. So why can't you do that now? You have a clean bill of health. You're thinner than you have been in a decade. You know, so why can't you? Oh, it's because you're lazy. Because none of this shit requires any amount of fucking time. There are videos I make that do take time. Or videos I am planning on making that take time. Like, there's a really in-depth video that I have been talking about for literally like 4 months on this fucking thing. Because I am lazy and I work a lot. So I will just work away at it bit by bit in the background. And eventually I'll drop it when I want to. This is not effort. This is not effort. This is not hard work. None of this is fucking hard work. The most he did for like this video was he had to buy a fucking toy and wait for it to show up. This, he had to be a creep and bring his camera into a public swimming pool because he's a fucking weirdo. Like this, he had to take part of a live stream that he never uploaded, by the way. His Q&A session, he never uploaded that for some reason. He never uploaded this full thing. It's almost like he edited to make them look better. I remember these things, Boogie. I remember these are all up there in the memory banks. Yeah, this is all I'm saying. It's like there's no reason this guy can't get a fucking job. There's no reason this guy can't get a fucking job and do YouTube at the same time at this point. The guy streams 2 times a month for an hour and a half each. That's currently what I'm doing right now, and I'm nearly at this length of time. And I'm going to then go to work tonight. You know? It's not hard. It's not hard. It really isn't hard, guys. There are some YouTubers who would be like, okay, I literally couldn't do a job and be a YouTuber at the same time because I work so much. I put up 2 videos a day and I stream 3 times a week. Yeah, okay. If that supports you, you can't work at the same time as that. This is nothing. This is nothing. This is low effort garbage. And that's me totally just being honest. This is low effort garbage. This is not harder than what I do on YouTube. And what I do on YouTube is nothing. Nothing. It takes me a day, maybe a day and a half to do my fucking monthly recap videos. They are not high effort pieces of art. But there's a lot more work than that because it's like citing various sources and scripting and everything like that. It's not hard. Boogie literally sits down for 2 minutes and 55 seconds, 2 minutes 34 seconds, and goes, "Hey guys, this shit and I don't like it, and you're a turbo cock and vaginas," and that's it. That's it. It's terrible. It really is terrible. Maybe it's because I'm sick. I'm in fucking a grumpier mood, but fuck me, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to cut down this a fair wee bit, to be fair, because I think I rambled a fair bit in this, guys. But I wanted to give a wee update just on what I'm doing right now, which is I was doing a whole bunch of research into the McJuggernuggets transphobia shit show. And because there's like a Reddit thread doing like a big compilation of all the evidence. It was dog shit. It was dog shit. Like, honestly, what I found in like an hour of digging was so much more interesting. And that's taken up a wee bit of time of just like looking through shit and working through shit. And then obviously the Keemstar podcast, which was a couple hours last night, and then people were reacting to that today, so it's pushed it back further. But I want to try and get that out probably by tomorrow at some point. If I can, I might try and work on it a wee bit here before I go to work, and if, you know, who knows. But yeah, it's a nightmare. But I wanted to get this one out because you guys, a couple of guys actually approached me and said, do your thing, you know, get to work. Here's this. I'd like to see you do a reaction video to it. So, and I obviously greatly appreciate that. You guys are fucking outstanding fans. That sounds so cringe, doesn't it? You're a fan, super fan. You want to send me a super chat? Like, yeah, but you guys you're 100%. You guys have been fucking great. So if people come to me and say they want to see me do something, I'll generally try and do it. Just like this week, I'm probably gonna. I don't know. I was meant to do it last week. I think it was do a drunk stream, but I ended up. I'm sorry. If it's hang out with the girlfriend or do a drunk stream here, I'm gonna hang out with the girlfriend. You know. So yeah, I might be doing it this weekend. That's my current plan. Yeah, guys, I'm just fucking rambling now. Have a good one. That's the video. Bye bye.